Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. Sunday afternoon, just got home and I had the silly idea to do another shave today with you guys. I already shaved this morning, but believe it or not, this stuff springs out of my face so fast that I could already shave again. So let's do that. And the reason why it's kind of silly, occasionally shop on AliExpress for the latest Yaki razor or some razor heads or some handles or whatnot. Came across this thing here. It's the Al-Shabaab new, costs 15 cents. So this is a 15-cent razor and even includes a stainless steel razor blade. Made in China, obviously, even instructions on the back. And I think the shipping was $2.53. So the shipping was way more expensive than the actual product. And then just a little while ago, a couple of months ago, I keep hearing about the Yuma razor, but you can't buy Yuma razors anywhere other than eBay, and it's always from like foreign soils. So this package here from the Ukraine, of all places, I bought a whole pack of 12 Yuma razors, and the reason why I bought 12 is because the ones that were sold individually on eBay were more expensive than a pack of 12. So now I have 12 Yuma razors. There's also, there's like a sticker, Ukrainian military, I guess. So I bought something from the Ukraine, country at war with Russia at the moment. Let's not go into the politics. But those Yuma razors here, they kind of look similar to like a very simple close comb from the 1920s. So remind me a little bit of my Merkur. I don't even get the numbers right anymore. 37C, I want to say, open comb. Looks very similar, kind of the same handle. But this one is magnitudes of levels worse quality. So this is very lightweight. This barely weighs anything. 11 grams. This whole thing without a blade is 11 grams. And so they're all like this. What I immediately noticed when I first opened the box to look at them, that I have glitter all over my hands. So this chrome plating or whatever plating this is falls off the handle. The top seems to be a little bit different material. So I'm going to pick one that has here's a sharp edge sticking out. I'm going to pick one that's not sharp edged, and we're going to try to shave with it. Let's look at the box a little bit. So Yuma, the rest is I have no idea what language this is. I can't, made in China. But yeah, someone told me that this is a razor brand from Turkey, but obviously made in China because it says so. And yeah, box of 12. So stick around to the end of this video. I have a public announcement. All right, just stick around. So we have this 11 gram, really weird material. I would say it's some sort of cast material that's then plated in some shape or form. Let's grab another one because this one has a imperfection right up where the blade goes. I want one no, this is not good either. No. Maybe I got the B quality or the factory rejects. Not sure. Oh, this seems to be all right. So yeah, glitter all over my hands. I'm definitely going to throw this here in my water to wash that off so I don't end up with that stuff in my face. Right, and then now the Al-Shabaab. Let's take that out of the box. Complete plastic. There's nothing wrong with a plastic razor. A little while ago, you guys remember, we did a shave with a Merkur 45, which was only available for a very short period of time, 2011, 12, somewhere ballpark, and I was able to get one of those brand new. This is plastic too, and Bakelite was the first industrially used plastic invented in 1907 by a guy from Belgium, but he invented it here in the States, in New York, as he was studying and working there. And so in principle, there's nothing wrong with a plastic razor. This one here is a 15-cent plastic razor. And it kind of flops open like this. And then you put the blade in and then you clip it shut. We'll find out if this works. The other one here, where did it go? What did I do with it? Oh yeah, I threw it in the water. Already forgot. It's a typical 3-piece. Handle off. This is thin sheet metal, stamped sheet metal, and the top looks like it's cast as well. Also really crudely plated in some shape or form. So I hope I'm not going to get any kind of skin disease from it. But I'm not going to be judgy, okay? It's just very poor quality. So let's load the Al-Shabaab, the plastic here, with the Al-Shabaab blade. I know this could be misleading. If you take a terrible blade and put it in a razor, then immediately you will get the impression that the razor is terrible as well. But if it doesn't work, we're going to grab I have a couple razor blades hanging here. On my mirror, I have a few magnets. The lowest one is one-time use. The next one is second time or used twice. And I want to put another one third and fourth time. So I can kind of keep track of how often I have used the razor blade. So this is the Al-Shabaab stainless. Looks like a razor blade. Smells like a razor blade. It is a razor blade. There are a couple little blue tabs that hold the blade in place. So alignment shouldn't be an issue. And then you just pull it shut and it actually curves the blade just like in any other proper razor. So it gives the blade some tension. And doesn't look too terrible. Blade sticks out a little bit, but everything is just plastic. So not bad. And let's do just one of those used ones here. I have a one-time use Derby Extra, which we're going to put in. That's a proper blade, you know. Derby Extra Paslan Chelik. I have no idea. That has probably something to do with the manufacturer. But this blade is definitely a good one. So we're going to put that in here into this little Yuma razor. Let's see how the alignment is. So besides the threading in the middle, it also has two little pins, but they seem to be, I need to show you this so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, come apart. So the little pins that you always have on three-piece razors that are supposed to align the blade, they seem to be much too small. So this blade doesn't really get much proper alignment from those pins. So I guess we will have to put it together and then jiggle the blade around until we line it up properly. But it shouldn't be too complicated, right? I mean, there are other razors, more modern, more high quality, that have the same issue, where the either alignment bars or the pins are not wide enough to actually align the blade properly. This looks like the top and the bottom, the closed comb and the top don't even align with each other really well. But I think we're going to survive. So here we go. Here on this side, this blade is literally sitting on the closed comb. So this is not going to be shaving here at all. The other side, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's not, it's like wavy. So we'll see if there's any shaving action. Let's just grab a brush, preferably the one that I used this morning, get it wet. Since I just got a care package from Boosted Bliss Mark V GTI with 2 tubes of palm olive shaving cream. I now have so much palm olive shaving cream, we better start using it. So let's put some water in my face. No pre-shave. Let's just get it wet. And the shave cream here on my brush. Let's spread that out. That stuff works really well too. There's still a few of you guys that really want to convince me to do bowl lather, and I might have to submit to that occasionally. For certain soaps, I just have a really hard time face lathering and getting a good lather out of it. I just never know that in advance, so I don't know when I should do that or if I should do that, and then usually I'm in the middle of a shave with way too much cream or way too little lather on my face. But you guys are right, I know. A lot of you guys are way more experienced in this hobby here than I am. I'm still learning. We're all still learning, right? Well, every day of our lives. It never ends. I think the day that you stop learning or accept new knowledge, you might as well die. That's some deep topics, yeah. All right, let's not die today. Let's just do a shave with some really, really inexpensive razors. All right, it doesn't really matter which side. We're not going to do a 3-pass, I don't think. But let's start with the Al-Shabaab, which really, honestly, from blade alignment and all that, looks pretty good. I gotta say, for a 15-cent razor, here we go. Let's just do it. Oh yeah, pretty aggressive. The blade sticks out pretty far. There's a relatively large blade gap, as you guys can see here, but it's shavable. We just recently had a shave with a dollar store razor, and the dollar store razors, they were just so crudely made. Here, the blade is at least straight. It doesn't have some weird curvature to it. It's not wavy at all, even though this is very, very aggressive. And it makes a lot of noise. I never weighed this thing, but I don't think it's any heavier than the Yuma razor. Here, let's do it real quick. With a blade, 7.4 grams. So I'm gonna be careful here. Yeah, this is really aggressive, guys. I need to sneeze now because it skips over my stubbles and has so much vibration. Okay, I said that if we notice that it's really bad, that we might switch to a different blade, because this is the Al-Shabaab blade. This feels really like it's dull. It's skipping more than it actually does anything. So I have a once used Persona here, Persona Platinum Chrome, and the blade obviously fits because it's this, hello, don't cut yourself. Sticking to my fingers just because of a little bit of water. Here we go. All right, alignment, no problem. Let's try that again. Oh yeah. Much better, much better. So if you buy a razor and there's some sample pack of razor blades in there and it appears to be a terrible razor, just give it another chance with a proper blade. Doesn't matter, any brand name, Gillette, Wilkinson, Gillette Wilkinson, Persona, the Derby blades, Treat. I mean, there's so many brands. Oh, honestly, it still sounds terrible because it's a 7-gram piece of plastic, but I can shave with this with a proper blade in it, you know, Persona Platinum. All right, and here there's Yuma razor now on the other side, and I don't see how this can have any shaving action because the blade is so close to the close comb. There is no blade gap in certain spots. I don't think it's going to shave. Here we go. It isn't shaving. There's nothing going on. Let's do the other side. There's a little bit. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. So I don't know. I was recommended this by people either in the comment section or on one of those Facebook shaving groups that said that the Yuma razor is a very inexpensive but mild razor. Oh, it's mild, all right, because it doesn't shave. I don't know. I think I got rid of all the spacers that I cut the other day for another video where I played around with shimming out razors. Now my nose is running. If I would have a pair of scissors here, I would just cut up this Al-Shabaab blade. Here, let me blow my nose real quick. So I can't believe that it's already the second time in a very short period where I'm taking a razor blade and taking scissors to it to make a shim. But if you end up with a razor that's way too mild, you can grab an old razor blade. And this is really thin steel. This is a 0.1 millimeter. So even with your normal, oh my goodness, paper scissors, This blade is, oh my goodness, I can't even, I'm making shreds out of this blade. It's falling apart. Let's try this with a Persona blade. I have another one here. This video is already kind of going sideways, I noticed. So you take your scissors and you just cut off the cutting edge of your blade on both sides. And that creates a dull shim, roughly 0.1 millimeters in thickness. That's what modern blades are usually at. If you have the top of your razor with a blade in it, and this is a derby extra, and you put your shim on top of that, and then, well, at the bottom of it, I guess, then your close comb here, your bottom part, and then your handle, and then of course now we have to align multiple pieces with each other. It's not making it more easier here. But what that does, it spaces the blade away from the close comb so that now we actually have a blade gap, which we didn't have earlier. So now I have to re-lather here on the left side because it has all dried off. So this is the Yuma razor again that someone recommended to me, and I don't remember, it has happened a few times that I heard this name Yuma razor. So here we go. I even cut myself in the process of cutting a shim. So this Al-Shabaab blade is so non-flexible. When I was cutting it, it was literally breaking up into small slivers. So they are now all over my sink here. Yeah, with a shim, now we have a proper blade gap. Let's try it now. Oh yeah. Now you can hear the shaving action. It's still not the most aggressive, but it's not terrible now. Now that I modified the razor, so to speak. Without the shim, there was nothing going on. I can make noises with the razor. So yeah, I can shave with this. It's not great, doesn't feel good. The handle is tiny, very skinny too, but at least I can get some stubbles out of my face. Here now, one more time, this is not terrible. Right out of the box, you put a proper blade in it, it actually works. It's really amazing, actually. All right, let's be careful here not to cut myself with those blade slivers. And now I'm like half stubbly still. Sorry guys for the water noise. This video concept here was kind of half-baked. Let's just lather up one more time and use the Al-Shabaab to finish this off here. I already had thought of a backup razor, but I always have lots of backups waiting up there. But I think with this 15-cent plastic razor, it's a homage to a Bakelite razor. It actually shaves. That is really surprising. Okay, one more time. Persona Platinum blade in here. Oh, let's do it across. Lots of audible feedback. Lots of feedback. But that's only because it's hollow plastic. Oh, that actually goes better than I thought it would. Listen to that. It sounds like I haven't shaved in 3 weeks. So neither of those razors were really comfortable to shave with. In the process of cutting those shims, I actually cut myself on my finger just a little bit, like a little nick. And I have a little nick down here. Oh, I forgot a piece. All right, you guys, let me rinse off real quick. All right, so there we go. A little bit of a silly shave with two really inexpensive, cheaply made razors. And I gotta say, the plastic razor definitely surprised me that it actually shaves properly, and the blade alignment isn't terrible. So if you want to take something really light, 7 grams or 8 grams on a trip, and maybe have your razor blades in the checked luggage, this works. This can bring you through a vacation. And then when you leave, you just throw it away. Don't even take it home. All right, let's put on some Purasso Green aftershave, which I love, absolutely. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. This pulls the little cut together immediately. So now I have to clean up, make sure there are no pieces of razor blades lying around, so nobody's gonna cut themselves. I'm still bleeding on my finger a little bit. But that's the adventure of wet shaving, doing silly videos with those two pretty silly razors. So here's the announcement. If you go to YouTube, to the full web version on a browser, go to my About section on my channel, you will find an email address. And if you are the first 11 people that email me, you get a free Yuma razor. Let's see if anyone wants these. So if you want a Yuma razor, here, fresh out of the box, I'll pack it up individually and send you one for free. So you don't need to pay for shipping. I'll take care of all of that. Just send me an email. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up as well. And then you just email me. And if you're the one of 11 people, the first 11 people get a free Yuma razor from me. All right, that's it. All right, let's stop the silliness here with those cheap razors. You guys get yourself a proper razor, proper quality, and don't cut yourself in the finger and all that stuff. All right, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.